I hope you're all doing well. So I thought I'd give an update. I don't remember last time I gave an update and what it was. So I thought I would do a new one. For those of you who don't know, my name's Larry. I have Parkinson's, young onset Parkinson's, and dystonia. And for me, dystonia is absolutely horrible. I also have cognitive challenges, slowness thinking. As a computer guy who's been working on computers since the 80s, I have a hard time working with computers and figuring things out. And lots of other things that come with that. So for me, dystonia, we have tried, I don't remember, 4 or 5 different medications. The latest was Botox. And the second round of Botox didn't really help much at all. And I think my notes had said 200 units is what we had. And so my MDS bumped me up to 400 and said, that was it. We're not doing any more. And unfortunately, I get dystonia almost everywhere. Neck, hands, back, especially the lower back, legs, feet. And we can only do 40 units of Botox, and my upper torso is much worse than the lower. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. Sometimes things are too complex for me to try to explain. But when we did the 400 units, we put it in my left arm, wrist, hand, neck, more on the left, much more on the left actually than the right, in the back. And that was a great move. It helped. But again, like the rest of the medications and shots, and did not completely make it go away. So I still had a lot of tightness, just nowhere near the intensity. And areas in the upper body. The nice thing is the cramping in the lower back subsided a lot. I still had tightness. Sometimes it was tight to, like, I don't know, a wall is sort of what it felt like in my lower back. But the cramping went away. I just had tightness, and again, nowhere near as tight. Same thing with my hands, nowhere near as tight. It was crampy. And then it seems like, I think it was like a couple days after the shots, I started feeling the effect. And then I want to say a month and a half, started getting a little bit of cramping in the lower back. It wasn't anything huge. But we're now most of the way through May, and last week, especially the last few days, oh my goodness, tightening and cramping coming back. I get a lot of tightening in my lower back, particularly on the right-hand side. It makes it hard to walk. Late last year, I got a cane, a custom cane, to help with, because I could feel the dystonia was coming back. And so I'd gotten a cane, and so I still use that, and I'm so glad I got it, because the last couple of days I've had a really hard time walking, and I've had to use the cane a lot to help me walk, and sometimes just not walk at all. And a few times just laying in bed, because it was so tight that when I tried, it is amazing how much muscles go through the lower back, but it impacts the lower body substantially when it's tight and crampy. But it's really weird how that whole, like, the back muscle just gets so tight. It's hard to move. So that's sort of where I'm at. I did get hearing aids. Because I have something called I don't know how to pronounce it, sensorial loss. But I do have problems with my hands, with dystonia, of putting them back in. And it takes me sometimes longer than others, because the wrist gets tight and it's hard to, the fingers, and it wants to go a certain way, and trying to get it in there, I find to be very challenging. But it is, the hearing aids are helpful so far. They don't solve everything. I can hear better. Um, I don't know how much better. I've had sound sensitivity that started coming back. It's helped some with that because I can make some adjustments and bring down some levels, and so that seems to help. Not completely, still like clinging of silverware or plates or silverware on plate, things like that, high pitched. It seems can still get to me, especially if it's continuous. I can sort of deal with like here or there, but if it's like the kids, just throw silverware in the drawer. I gotta bring down my sound. So I'm glad I had the hearing aids. Still have problems with multiple people talking at once and understanding and whatnot. So I think that's everything. And sorry for the long video. My brain don't quite work, and it takes me time to talk. So I think that's everything.